here is the strange part. Artificial intelligence is not waiting in the future. It probably touched your day before breakfast. It may have blocked a scam message, cleaned up a blurry photo, picked a song, or guessed the next word you typed. Most people still picture a chatbot sitting in a little box. That picture is already too small. Today, AI can be brilliant for 30 seconds and ridiculous on the next question. Nina asks it to explain a hard letter. It does. Then she asks for the nearest shop, and it confidently invents a street that does not exist. That is modern AI in one tiny scene. Astonishingly useful, very fast, and still capable of being completely wrong. So what is happening inside the box? Not a little person. Think of a very fast guesser that has studied a giant library. Give it the words, peanut butter and it guesses jelly. Give it half a picture, and it guesses the missing shape. The guesses can be wonderful. They can also sound certain when they are wrong. Right now, the best AI tools can do much more than chat. They can look at pictures, listen to voices, read documents, write computer code, compare long reports, and answer questions about video. Nina points a camera at a broken lamp. The AI spots a loose cable. Helpful? Yes. A replacement for an electrician? Absolutely not. AI does not experience the room the way Nina does. It does not smell smoke, feel a hot wire, or know that a frightened child is standing nearby unless somebody gives it those clues. It sees pieces through cameras, microphones, and data. Humans live inside the whole messy moment. That gap matters whenever the answer can hurt somebody. The next big change is simple to say. AI is moving from answering to doing. Today, Nina asks, which train should I catch? Tomorrow she may say, get me to Mum's house before lunch. The system could check trains, notice a delay, compare a bus, build the plan, and wait. It has not just written an answer. It has prepared an action. People call this kind of helper an AI agent. The name sounds fancy. The idea is not. You give it a goal. It breaks that goal into little steps. It uses tools. It checks what happened. Then, it takes the next step. A good agent behaves less like a magic genie, and more like a quick junior helper who shows its work. Now imagine that helper holding keys to your email, calendar, bank, car, and front door. That is where useful can become dangerous very quickly. Nina lets it move a meeting. She lets it draft an email. But when it wants to spend money, it must stop and ask. The future needs permission buttons that ordinary people can actually understand. Memory changes everything. A tool that remembers Nina hates early meetings feels more useful than one meeting her for the first time every morning. But useful memory can quietly become a diary. Her health, money, children, mistakes, and private worries could all end up inside it. So Nina should be able to open the notebook, erase a page, or lock it completely. This is the question sitting in millions of stomachs. What happens to my job? Start with a calmer picture. A job is a bag filled with smaller jobs. A nurse reads notes, calms families, checks medicine, notices faces, and makes hard calls. AI may lift a few things from the bag. That does not mean it can carry the whole person. The easiest work to hand over is often the work people already hate. Copying numbers, sorting forms, searching old files, and writing the same report again. That could give Nina more time to solve the awkward problem nobody put in the manual. Or her boss could simply demand twice as much work. AI does not choose which future wins. People do. We should not pretend every change will feel gentle. Some roles will shrink. Some people will be asked to learn new tools in a hurry. Some companies will cut workers before the technology is truly ready. New jobs will appear too, but a new job somewhere does not pay the rent of the person losing one here. The human problem is the journey between them. In a hospital, AI may become a second pair of eyes. It can help search a scan, organize notes, or flag a medicine that looks wrong. That matters because tired humans miss things. But Nina would not want a machine to deliver frightening news and disappear. The useful future is a doctor with a better flashlight, not a flashlight pretending to be the doctor. AI is also giving scientists faster maps. AlphaFold helped researchers predict the shapes of proteins. That does not mean a computer pressed a button and cured disease. It means scientists got a better clue about where to look. They still have to test, fail, measure, argue, and try again. The machine can point at a door. Humans still have to open it carefully. AI could be a patient tutor. Nina's son asked the same maths question for the 6th time. The machine draws another pizza and moves the slices. But it cannot see why he has gone quiet. His teacher can. AI can explain the fraction. A teacher sees the child. The screen is the easy world. The floor is harder. Robots are learning to look at a room, follow an instruction, and move real objects. In a perfect demonstration, the robot puts a cup on a table. In Nina's kitchen, the cup is wet, the dog runs through, and a toy is under its foot. Reality keeps changing the question. There are places where robot hands make immediate sense. Send them toward a fire, a chemical leak, a damaged power line, or a deep ocean pipe. Let them lift the heavy box that ruins a worker's back. Let them carry groceries for somebody who cannot. The best robot story is not always a person losing a job. Sometimes it is a person avoiding an injury. Here is the part that should make everybody slow down. A bad answer on a screen is annoying. A bad answer with wheels and arms can hit something. Nina watches a warehouse robot choose the wrong path. A bright line marks the safe zone. She presses the stop button. Good safety is not trusting the robot to be perfect. It is planning for the moment it is confused. AI can already copy a face or voice well enough to fool people for a moment. That moment is all a scammer needs. Nina hears her brother begging for money on the phone. The voice sounds right. The story feels wrong. She hangs up and calls him back on the number she knows. In the next few years, checking the path may matter more than trusting the picture. One helpful idea is a digital receipt that travels with a picture or video. It can show which camera made the file and what was changed later. It will not make lying disappear. A receipt can be missing, copied, or ignored. But it gives Nina something stronger than a feeling. Instead of asking, "Does this look real?" she can ask, "Where did this come from?" We call it the cloud, but AI is not floating in the sky. It lives in real buildings, packed with hot computers. They need chips, electricity, cooling, land, and water. Better machines can use less. But every answer still costs something. AI may feel like magic on a screen. Behind the screen, it is made of real things. The more personal the helper becomes, the more of Nina's life it needs to see. Her messages, her calendar, her work, her family photos, maybe her health. That can make the tool much better. It can also make one enormous pile of private information. Nina needs plain buttons for what enters, what stays, who sees it, and how to delete it. The biggest AI systems are expensive to build and run. That means a small number of companies and governments may hold very large buttons. They can decide which tools exist, what rules apply, and who gets access. Powerful organizations can build amazing things. They also need people outside the room asking awkward questions. A clever machine does not make power automatically fair. People sometimes talk as if rules only slow invention down. Brakes slow a car too. They are also why Nina can drive it. Good AI rules should make dangerous actions harder, make responsibility clear, protect private information, and give people a way to complain. The point is not to stop every new idea. The point is to let useful ideas travel without throwing people off the road. So when does super smart AI arrive? Be careful with anybody who gives you a perfect date. Progress could race ahead. It could hit stubborn walls. Different people do not even agree on what super smart means. Nina is walking down a road in fog. She can see the next few meters. She cannot see the whole mountain. Honest planning starts by admitting where the view ends. There is no single AI future waiting behind a curtain. There are choices. One path gives a few organizations enormous control. One path moves fast, ignores mistakes, and cleans up after people get hurt. A better path uses AI to remove dull work, help science, support teachers, and keep humans responsible. The machine opens doors. People decide which door becomes ordinary life. Now jump forward with Nina. Her AI has moved a meeting, found a cheaper train, and made breakfast. Then it asks to buy an expensive device. Nina checks the plan. The meeting is fine. The train is fine. The purchase is not. She taps no. A useful helper shows its work and waits for permission. AI today is a powerful guesser. It can write, see, listen, search, and help. Next, it will remember more, use tools, take steps, and move machines. That will be exciting and messy. The biggest question is not whether AI gets stronger. It will. The real question is whether people can understand it, stop it, and choose what it may do.